That clip that you just watched was the danger element. That's the story of a cryptic crime fighter on his mission to secure the only thing that can rip the fabric of his reality apart. That video was actually, it's kind of like a mix of Hellboy, Indiana Jones, meets Kung Fu. I'll put an annotation right here. Click it, subscribe. If you're on a mobile phone, which, yeah, they don't let annotations from YouTube show up on there. It's kind of annoying. Click the link down below in the description box and check them out. And tell them Johnny Flickster sent you. Okay, so before we begin this flick trip adventure into the darkness, there's something I have to do, something I hate, something that really just pains me to do. It's my worst nightmare come to life. It's getting gas. It's overpriced and it's too expensive and it's just, why? Why are we still paying this much for gas? It doesn't make any sense. There's conspiracy theories that in the 1970s they actually developed cars that could run on water, and I believe into those conspiracy theories. It makes sense. Also, it just seems like cars should be able to run on the dreams and aspirations of a young man who wants to go to the big city to be a dancer. Okay, the first stop of the day is Walmart. The reason I'm going here is because I need to get some new workout gloves, lifting gloves, because my old gloves, they're destroyed. Like, they have holes in them, they're all ripped, and they're always moist for some odd reason. I think, yeah, like my juices have just went into these gloves and stayed there. It feels like, they almost look like the gloves of a serial murderer who lives in a very moist climate. Before we go into Walmart, I wanted to give a quick mention to Seth Edwards, who bought one of my t-shirts on redbubble.com. I'll put the link down below. If you don't already know, I made some t-shirts, some movie reference t-shirts, some flick pick t-shirts. He actually picked one up, and I'm gonna show a picture of him right here. Boop! And by the way, just for future reference, I said this once, I'll say it again. If any of you ever pick one of my t-shirts up that I created from redbubble.com and you send me a picture of it, I'll give you a shout out. Send me, you know, a message, whatever you want me to say, I'll say it in an upcoming video. So that's my thank you to you. Now let's go into Walmart. All right, there's the gloves right here. Only $8.77. That's not that bad of a price, actually. Huh, I might get these. Yeah, that's what I need. Yeah, they don't feel all moist and nasty like mine. But before I buy these gloves, I have to test them out. That's what you're supposed to do. Before every product, every major purchase in life, test it out. You're not supposed to, but I have to. All right, so I'm gonna come over here to the overpriced dumbbells and just do 2 reps with it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna do 3. Oh yeah. And 1 more for America. America. Walmart's busy today. I was over in the movies. It's the same shit you've seen 95 times, and you know what? Here's my new policy. I refuse to go back to the movie section of Walmart until Black Friday. So like about a month from now, I will go back. I'm gonna stick to that. And now I'm doing circles near the Walmart t-shirts. And when you see that, you know it's time to go. Let's get out of here. Okay, by the way, we're outside of Mega Replay. I think I was just here yesterday. Yeah, I'm almost in this store every day. So if you guys want to come see me in Fort Wayne, Indiana, I'll most likely be in Mega Replay between the hours of 4 and 6 o'clock. No pictures, please. But sometimes I hope just to find one new thing hiding somewhere. And then I find things like this. Get out of my eyeballs, son. Alright, so, I was driving just a few minutes ago, and I don't drive this car very often. This is kind of like my secondary car. By the way, my other car, my Impala, the transmission snapped in half, and now that doesn't work any longer. So now I'm kind of driving this one, and I was just reaching under the seat, and I pulled something out, and it was this right here. Almost Famous on Blu-ray. I think I picked this up at a Best Buy Trade and Save several months ago, and I thought I lost it somewhere. But yeah, it was hiding under my seat. Yeah, that's when you know you have to stop, when you start finding Blu-rays hidden in like little crevices in your car. Okay, yeah, well, actually, what is this? Ollies? I didn't know we had an Ollies. There's like an old man on the logo. I trust that. I'm gonna go in here and check it out. It's like a bargain thrift store. By the way, let's just sit there in the middle of the road for 5 minutes. Okay. Clogging up society. Ollies is a scary place. It's kind of like Big Lots on steroids mixed with a little bit of Walmart in there. And I don't know why this is so crowded. Literally, there's probably like 400 people in that store, all buying like cans of soup that's marked off 4%. I don't know what's happening right now. I gotta get out of here. Whew, that was scary. So what is it? It's Sunday night. Walking Dead's on tonight. Something to watch. I'm actually outside of Target right now, and I'm gonna go in here and just, I don't know, there's one thing I might buy only because I'm in the Halloween mood, the Halloween spirit. The devils are inside of me and they're coming out of my eye sockets. How do you guys like that camera angle? That's my Sam Raimi camera angle, and it'll make sense in a second because I actually picked up Evil Dead 2 on Blu-ray. It was like $5 at Target. I don't own this movie. I haven't seen this movie in years. I literally remember very little about it. And I figure since Halloween's approaching, you know, I'll pop this thing in one random night, and this is just a fun, kind of a little bit campy, cheesy movie, and it's got Bruce Campbell in it. If you don't mind, I'll keep the camera angle like this for the rest of the video because I'm literally too lazy to reach 4 inches to change. Okay, I'll change it here. Ugh. How's that? Is that a good, there. I'm working with tape here. God damn it. Ah! The sun is setting, and I figured I'd treat myself to a Wendy's Pretzel Pub chicken sandwich. How do you like the silhouette? Yeah, I'm not a fan of fast food by any means, but this thing's pretty good. That pretzel bun, it just really sets the flavor. I'm a fan of pretzels, and I like chicken. You mix those two things, well, you got me. I'm going to go home now, and I don't know, I just feel like laying in the fetal position for a couple hours until The Walking Dead starts. So anyway, thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts, your opinions, your desires down below, and I'll see you next time.